It's Sunday. I finally got a day off. I'm gonna get going on the rest of the wet sanding, and then hopefully get it in sealer. And the other day, I played with a clay bar and tried to get some of those little kind of red spots out, which my cousin had said that they were probably fallout, like industrial fallout. So I played with the clay bar a little bit and worked on it. I think there's still one. I mean, it's filthy right now. It rained really bad. Bird poops. Anyway, I put some, cleaned it up, washed it, and put some wax on it again, and it still looks pretty good, and it kind of hid some of those little sand scratches that I had right here. So, you know what, for a driver, awesome. It looks great. I am so glad I just decided to put this tailgate on just to be sure that everything was squared up, because I didn't notice that the original holes, I don't know what happened, but these holes that were already in there, or that one here, too high, that would put the tailgate way top, and I'm not okay with that. So I ended up lowering the tailgate to here so that it's even with this point here. It's just a tad lower, and it allows this tailgate to come down enough without hitting. And let me pop that down. Opens smoothly. I had to adjust these brackets because they were too wide. So anyway, that's the edge of the floor cover piece, and I wanted to make sure that that didn't hit because it was hitting here. And anyway, it's ridiculous. I'm gonna have to figure out some kind of a spacer because of this being 5 washers deep in there. So as you can see, it looks pretty hinky, but anyway, the tailgate's fitting okay. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to weld on that, go back and redo some of this because it's wide open. I'm not too particularly pleased about that. And then, yeah, I'm gonna continue wet sanding with the rest of the bed, but now I've got work to do on this tailgate. Well, I am a dum-dum. I thought I didn't have any sealer, or my epoxy that I use as a sealer, and got all pissed off and cleaned up and walked out, and then I looked up on the shelf and sure enough I had like a quart left. So what you're seeing right now is the truck bed is in sealer. You know, it's not perfect. I've got a couple runs here and there. This one particular was I was trying to shoot a little bit down in there and I hit, and obviously it ran, so I'm going to let that dry and scrape it off. And I've got a little one here too because I was doing the same thing. There's no other runs anywhere here. It looks pretty good. Looks like little dry spots down there, but really what that is where the there's a plate that goes there to help hold the the spare tire mount on. I'm not going to dig too much into it, but I mean it's looking pretty good. I mean, yeah, it's got a couple, you know, waves and stuff, but a tree or something fell on this thing years and years ago before I owned it. So anyway, I got a little bit of a run up underneath because I was trying to figure out how to spray this. So I just have to hit it really lightly and then keep coming back to it. So I've got a little bit of a run here, and I think it was on the other side. Yeah, it was under here. So right there, you can see the sag. So I'm just gonna scrape that off later on, and yeah, I'm not gonna dig too much deeper into this. It's got to get in the paint. I'm almost out of time. Yes, I've got a big dent right there. It was original. Couldn't fix it. I tried, but the whole front is just so wavy. You really can't see it from this side though. And you know, it's a truck. Let it go. I'm gonna let it go. All right, that's it. I'm done. I got AM shift tomorrow, so I am going to go inside, get cleaned up, and go to bed because I've got to be at work at 5. And God knows what these kids are gonna do now. I swear I have a sociopath working, or that was in my company, and he's just crazy. Like he needs to go back to a mental hospital or something. But yeah, I'm really liking this, and I cannot wait to put it in paint. Obviously, to clean up my mess. It's looking really, really good. So much freaking sanding. I am done with this sanding. I got the hood up there still, and I still have the rear fenders to work on. But all right, I'm gonna call it. You guys have a good night. I will check in with y'all later. Have a good one.